Hello gamers, my name is KK and today we have the Bloonarius on our dinner plate and it's gonna be fun, I promise you. Because today we have two new exploits in this game that will make this Bloonarius a simple piece of cake. Alright guys, but first press like, subscribe and let's begin this freaking video. Let's see if we can get 4 likes. So, the strategy we are using is as usual. We're going into Benjamin with the free dart monkey and the tech shooter. Tech shooter, you don't want to upgrade it too soon because you want to greet in the early game. You know the drill. Like, we need to greet and we need to greet a lot. As usual, we are using the best farming strategy there is, and it's gonna be spam of 200 farms into the marketplaces. The tier 1 is gonna be a piece of cake, but you kinda wanna greet as much as you can. In this run we have 100 lives and we have them for a reason. Plus we have the Benjamin who will slowly restore your lives even if you leak them in the early game. So you gotta abuse this to your advantage and actually gain some profits from this. How? Simple. You don't build the defenses early. Instead, you greed, you try to avoid building the defenses for as long as possible, using the smart tower placement and map terrain so that you can buy more farms. So, as you can see, I have just 102 tech shooter and 000 dart, and this tech shooter has a very good spot, so therefore we are kind of chilling. Also, if you need to use Ben's ability, but remember to time it well because it might ruin your life. Not completely, but you know that it stuns the towers for a second or so, and if you mistime it, it will be very bad for you. Now we are getting more farms. So by round 21 I already have 5 farms and I still did not place any extra defenses, and it is for a reason. Rounds 20, 21, 20, 22 and 23 are usually pretty scary, but with this OP tech spot we are chilling. On round 23 I used the ability, and on round 23 at the end I placed the sniper to clean up the stuff and to prevent leaking too much. Next, on round 26 I am buying the wall of fire. Remember, try to greet as much as possible because you need it. And roughly in these rounds Ben will start restoring your lives, so by round 40 you're likely to have your 100 lives once again, so it's a pretty good thing. Now you don't worry about your defenses at all because the wizard is the thing that will carry you until round 40 solo. Of course with the other towers because you need to pop a few purples, but other than that wizard is your king. By round 32, I have 12 200 farms. Now, it's a bit less farming than we had the last time, but it's still more than enough to conquer this map. What you do? You start buying the 203 farms slowly but surely. I am not using the boat selling this time because even if I did, this map doesn't have many good spots for this. For those who don't know, if you upgrade boat onto the 004, all the towers in range are selling for 15% more. So essentially you are selling them for 95% of their value instead of 80%. And it's very good. But if you don't have the capacity to have like at least 5 farms in range, it's not worth it. And yeah, so we are kind of chilling without it. By round 40 I have 6 of the marketplaces, and the rest of my farms are up, no, not the 6, 7, and the rest of my farms are upgraded to 202 because it will make them sell for more as well. Now round 40, how do we deal with the tier 1 Bloonarius? Very simple. You sell some of your defenses, you upgrade the tech zone. Yes, you buy the village 220 and you buy the boomerang in the back. As you can see, the boomerang is more glaives 402, and you sell the houses as soon as you can because houses interfere with the glaives and they make them disappear. And yeah, that's it. You buy the alchemist 301 and you are chilling because tech zone will murder this thing, and you're kinda relaxing. Now you build the boat that I told you, so you sell the village, you build the boat, and you get the village so the tech zone is in range of the boat, and only after that you sell the tech zone. Very important stuff, because it gives you much more money for that. You were saving like 2,000 bucks from this transaction. Now the rest of the money I have is spent on the BRF. BRF is 4-0. Now our goal is to create the Monkeyopolis. Which Monkeyopolis? 8 to 9 farms will be more than enough. If you can't fit as many, try to do 6 or 7. It will be just fine, because today we'll be using the best farming way in the boss events. Is called the hybrid farming, where we do both Monkeyopolis and the boat farming together. It's very, very profitable. Now, as you can see, I built just the overdrive, so not the tech zone, overdrive, alchemist, and 220 village. And from this point on, we do the more and more BRFs. Just how you access the BRFs is you sell one of your marketplaces when you have 14,000 bucks, and then you buy the new BRF. After we have 5 of them, we afford the overclock engineer 040. And overclock is gonna help us. First, it will help us make more money, but it will also serve multiple purposes in this run, so it's a very good purchase. How do we get more money with overclock? First, we just overclock the farms, and this way they will make you 80% more money. So essentially, it's like getting one more BRF, but for much less. Now, next thing, as you can see to the bottom right, I have the boomerang, and I buy the Glaive Lord 502 first. Don't buy the Dirtling Gunner quickly. Now we place one more boat, and we get ready to sell 2 BRFs in range of the boat when we have 20k in cash. Once this happens, you get ready to replace your farms, but you start overclocking the MAD that we just bought, and you target the Bloonarius. When the Bloonarius vomits the BFBs, you target them with the rockets of your MAD, and all you need is to pop the BFB layer, because Glaive Lord in the back will be able to clear all the Moabs and ceramics, no problem. Good. Once you destroy the Bloonarius, you get ready to sell your MAD in range of the boat, which we have it in, and then you buy more and more BRFs. Also be ready to replace your overdrive defenses, because we will need to sell overdrive since it's interfering with the farm placement. Yep. So I also sold my Glaive Lord, but be careful with selling it, because you need to be quick enough to place some defenses first. And I replaced both of my tech shooter and the boomerang with tier 4s, and now they're a bit farther away in the map. Next step, after we got 9 farms, is to obtain the villages. You get 204 village and the other 204 village. You keep overclocking the farms, and you don't sell your boat yet, and you sell it just to afford the Monkeyopolis. In this run, I slightly messed up the placements, and I got 8 farm opolis, which is decent. The best you can hope for here is 9 farm opolis, realistically. Now, you wanna do as following. So I place a lot of boats, and I did a small mistake here, but it will not hinder you. So like what we do is we get the 520 farm in range of the village. I bought the carrier too soon. So first you buy the village tier 5, sorry, not the village, the farm tier 5, as you can see to the top left, and only then I buy the upgraded boats. So you can place 000 boats, it's just fine, but you cannot buy the carrier first before you buy the tier 5 farm. It's pretty important. And now, as you can see, I'm preparing to do the Dirt Paragon for the tier 3, but you will be surprised, we will not need it. So at this stage, what you want to do is you want to get 5 of your Buccaneers, maybe 6 into the 420, and the rest of them will be tier 3 and tier 4 money boats. Right now, you keep investing into the farms, you buy the permabrew, you overclock your aircraft carrier, you buy 502 ice, you buy 502 sniper, because these towers debuff the Bloonarius. Your goal is to make your boats to deal as much damage to the Bloonarius as possible. And I will tell you a little spoiler, you will kill the tier 3 Bloonarius with just the boats. I will not buy the mat, I will not buy anything, just straight up boats with Overclock and Permabrew Alchemist. Boats are much stronger than they seem, to be honest. Now, I keep on placing a lot of stuff. After I re-bought the farms that I sacrificed to the Monkeyopolis, I actually got the boat farming setup. So you want to get 20 of the boats into the money boats, and the rest is going to be the tier 4 top path boats, which deal a lot of damage, and that's your goal here. So as you can see, I have 20, and then I slowly, first I upgraded all of them to tier 3, and then I slowly, as soon as I get enough money, upgrade them to tier 4. After that, next step will be to place 10 0 to 4 farms on the map on top of the farms that we had in the top left corner. So you need only 10, but since we placed 0 to 5 in the setup to the left, we kinda need only 9, because this tier 5 farm also counts as one of the farms that we need. And yeah, with this setup, you will be making like $150,000 per round. So it's insane money. And yeah, after you placed all of the farms you need, you sell a few farms in the top left, and you create the Pops farming setup for the Ninja. And yeah, as you can see, I also replaced my tier 5 farm, because this is the spots that I will need. Now, we created it for the Grandmaster. Next step will be to place the Moab Domination Boomerang on top of the Carrier. And yeah, now, as for the first exploit in this video, so if you watched this far, good, because this is where the first exploit shines. We use Bloonarius to farm Pops in order to get the stronger Paragons. Usually, with Leech, what would you do? Is you would get the Paragons before the round starts to kill it as soon as possible, because if you delay the Paragons, it will kill you. Here, it's not the thing. Bloonarius is slow and Bloonarius is easy, so we exploit that he vomits a lot of bloons, which is, in consequence, adds a lot of pops to our setup. So as you can see, our goal with both Ninja, Dart and Boomerang is to get 2 million pops on all of the towers of that type combined before we upgrade them to the Paragons, and I will achieve this because of the Bloonarius tier 4. So you don't buy any Paragons, you just dish out ridiculous amounts of damage with these things. You need to use debuffing. With debuffing we have 5-0 to Ice, 5-0 to Sniper, and 2-5-0 Glue. They allow you any tower to deal more damage to the blimps than you actually can. Alright, now you just overclock all of your important towers. In our case, it's 5-2-0 both. It's the Moab Domination and the Ninja Grandmaster. You are looking, as I told you, for 2 million pops. As soon as you get 2 million pops on all of your ninjas combined, you upgrade your Ninja Paragon. Do not upgrade it before, because it will be the waste of your time and effort. You need 2 million. Be patient, wait a bit, farm a little bit more pops, overclock your ninja, and remember to rebuy your Ice Tower so that the Bloonarius is always in range. That's the gist. Now, and what about the second exploit, KK? It's very simple and funny. So, both Paragon is glitched, and it's glitched heavily in our favor, because so I bought Ninja Paragon degree 45. With both Paragon, you will see, as when I buy it, it will be brutal and ridiculous, because both Paragon essentially pretty much doubles the sacrifice XP for the Paragons. There is a system, like it's not the official system, but it's the system that players use to count how high degree Paragons will receive. And from my observation, the both Paragon essentially gets double the amount of XP than the other Paragons, which is a glitch, but it's a really good glitch, because we will be able to get very high Paragon degree for the both Paragon without any other players, no co-op, nothing. I got degree 68 with my boat Paragon. It's so broken, that's not even funny. Holy shit. Yes, that's true. Now, I exit the game on round 120 so that I can upgrade all of my stuff. I bought the Boomerang Paragon degree 40, so amazing. As long as it's over 40, it's all you need. Remember this. You don't have to go as high as I did with the boat and ninja, but Dart 41 and 68, 60 fucking 8. Yes, this is what we get with this Paragon, and it's amazing. It will shred, and just as expected. This is so freakishly strong. Alright guys, so you just repeat the setup I did and you get the degree 60 plus boat Paragon. How awesome is that? Press like or dislike depending on what you think about this video. Tell me in the comments, was this hard or easy? And see you in the next one.